Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Cronenworth, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around the score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
In the hit will be Trent Grisham. He'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schwarber gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the first. Chris Paddock will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it's going to be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Now it'll be Juan Soto, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike now. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
He's got it. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, here is Tommy Pham. Past battles with Scherzer, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. pulled toward right center field. Robles is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Austin Nola. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Nola is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bell tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
In now, Luis Garcia. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Next, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped him up. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him. Now a swinging bunt.
Pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back. If he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Schwarber is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate is Victor Robles, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting done.
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he popped him up. After it is Myers, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado, number 22 on the year, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham.
The center field.
As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Stepping in next, Tommy Pham, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pham hits a little over the 270 mark. High in the air down the right field line. Schwarber will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So the bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch on the way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now to bat, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And now the first pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres on top, 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Chris Paddack.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Paddack. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. One out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. Turner onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Grounded out in his last at-bat. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Josh Bell the next to hit. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So now here is Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
And now in the box, Yan Gomes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Wil Myers. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Next to hit is Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Padres lead it 3-0. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
A little bouncer. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Starlin Castro steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Castro.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering.
Hey!
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Left center, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
He's right there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Eric Hosmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nova. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hard hit at third. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, but they lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. To the plate now, Luis Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Still down 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Mark Melancon, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And a first-pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit, Will Myers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Robles gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. In there, no balls and a strike. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gomes is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 16. Victor.
Striding in is Victor Robles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Melanson's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is in the air out to right. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Josh Harrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Nationals. Number 5.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Tanner Rainey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Trent Grisham. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Little cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Rainey is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And it's fouled away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. And the move to bring the infield in works out. One away. So here is Austin Nola. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Laid square, and this is popped up. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Yosuke Kato will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Schwarber is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Craig Stammen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Whit Merrifield comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Here now is Juan Soto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Kyle Schwarber and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Keone Kela takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate, Josh Bell popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Padres have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Paddock picks up his league-leading 13th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits.
Mm-hmm.